Hi, FitBrit, and welcome to my Pregnant Women's program. Now, first thing first, I thoroughly recommend that you check with your doctor or your OBGYN that you're able to do this program. If you are, and you're at the point where you've got the green light and you're going to work in this program, let me now explain how this works. I've created a 3 color-coded day program for you to follow in 1 week. On a Monday, we're going to do the blue program. On Wednesday, we'll do the red program, and then on a Friday or a Saturday, you're going to do the yellow program. Now, throughout the week, we're going to cover cardio, we're going to do stretches, and we're going to cover every body part, which is fundamental for you to help your body get through the pregnancy, strengthen areas that are going to take a considerable amount of strain through the pregnancy, and we're just going to talk about everything you should and should not do throughout this program. Hi, meet Lisa. Lisa's going to be my model throughout this program. Now, Lisa is 5.5 months pregnant. She is in her 2nd trimester. Now, as I told you at the intro of this program is safe for you to do in all 3 of your trimesters, and I'm going to give you different exercises for the different trimesters, and I'll explain that as we go. But first things first, what I want you to do every day is have a group of stretches, because your body's going to be very stiff, and make sure you're very well hydrated. I would want you to be hydrated if you were just going to the gym as normal or working out in your home like we're going to be doing here at this program. Now, we're going to start with some stretches first, and I'm going to bring a chair across here just to help Lisa balance, and I also recommend that you do the same thing. Now, we're going to start with a stretch for the quads, the front of the legs. So Lisa's going to hold this. Then she's going to pull her foot right up behind her, and we're going to do what's called a static stretch. Now, this is a stretch that lasts for 20 to 30 seconds. There's no bouncing, it's just a simple hold, and you're going to count in your head slowly for 20 to 30 seconds. So we'll do 5 more on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then obviously we're going to switch sides. So we then pull this leg in nice and tight. Now, you might have good balance or you might not have good balance. Either way, I still want you to hold on to something just in case, God forbid, you were to fall over. So if you don't have a chair in your apartment, then you can use a wall or something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, this is the only stretch that I'm going to give you for your legs. For obvious reasons, you can't lean over because of the baby, and it may endanger your back also. So that is it for your legs. Then we're going to move into the 2nd stretch, which is for your shoulders. Now, what Lisa's going to do is going to bring one arm across her body, and then with the other one, we're going to pull it in nice and tight. Now, this is a great stretch for the top of your back and your shoulders. So again, you're going to be counting in your head, or you're going to be looking at a clock for 20 to 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go to the other side, same thing. Hi, now it's time for your pre-workout cardio. Now, doctors recommend that you do 20 to 30 minutes of walking. It's good for your circulation, and it also keeps your leg muscles active. Lisa is going to use the treadmill today. We're going to rotate machines, but today we're going to start with the treadmill. So I'm going to help Lisa get up onto the treadmill here, and we're just going to walk. We're going to use the treadmill and we're just going to walk. So Lisa's going to press a quick start. We're going to set the speed at something that she's comfortable just walking at. There's no incline and we're not running here. So it's not too fast and it's not too slow. So Lisa's adjusting this for her. I want you to also do the same thing. Now, once she's found the speed that she's comfortable with, she's going to hold on to the handles. Now, the reason we hold on to the handles is doctors and everybody says your heart rate shouldn't be elevated any higher than 140 beats. That's the top. You can go lower than that, and for the purpose of that, that's why we're holding the pulse detector here on the machine, so we can just monitor it. Welcome to exercise 1 of your blue program, and the exercise we're going to do today is called a supported ball squat. Now, you're going to have to do this against a wall in either the gym or in your apartment. Now, Lisa's going to demonstrate. We're going to go over to this wall here on the side, and we're going to use one of these workout balls that's in your gym, or you have one at home. So what Lisa's going to do is going to place this behind her back. Now, you want this roughly towards the top and the middle of the back. Now, you're leaning against it. Be comfortable with it because you're going to roll down. Now, if you can see, Lisa's come forward with her legs here. We are not straight. We're kind of I'd say at a 60-degree angle, and the feet are about a shoulder width apart and nice and straight. It's important that you get your form right on all of these exercises for the obvious reason. So we're going to do what's called a supported ball squat. Now Lisa here, what we're going to do is we're going to roll down the ball using the wall into a squat position. So as she goes down, we breathe in, and as we come up, we breathe out. Good. Breathe in and breathe out as you come up. Now, as you go further along in your trimesters, you won't be able to go as low. For the first trimester, you can go quite low, but Lisa's 5.5 months through this, so she can't go as low, especially when you're in your third and final trimester. So we're going to be looking to do anything between 10 to 15 repetitions. Again, this is for you to choose. Everybody's going to be different. So we're breathing out as we come up. Let's keep going some more. Now this is a great exercise for your glutes and also your quads here as well, because with the baby, the extra weight, you're going to need more support and stability in your quads here. So Lisa's got her hands on her hips. Feet are nice and flat. We're keeping the heels down. Let's do a couple more, breathing out as we come up. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Okay, so for you to choose here, you can do anything from 10 to 15 repetitions, but we are going to take a 2-minute break in between sets, and I want you to do 3 sets for this first exercise. Sit down, catch your breath, and then hydrate, drink plenty of liquid in between sets. Exercise 2 is for your lats, which is under your arms here and your back. Now this is great for you. It's going to work on your posture because you've been carrying a baby for 9 months, you're starting to arch forward. So we're going to improve on your posture, and we're also going to strengthen your back in this second exercise. Now this is the first time I'm introducing you to the stretch bands, the workout bands, the training bands, whatever you want to call them and find them as, and they come in 3 different degrees of difficulty, and we're actually going to do the light version here for the second exercise. Now Lisa's going to demonstrate for you the option for your first trimester. Okay, you don't have to do this in your first trimester, you can sit for all of it, but I wanted to show you some versions no matter who you are and what trimester you're in. So we'll show you a standing version, which you probably will do in your first trimester, and then we'll show you the second and third trimester options. So Lisa's going to take the stretch band, the workout band here, going to grasp in her hands, and we're going to wrap it around her wrists so that the resistance starts to gather here in the middle of the band. Now, she's wrapped it, say 3 or 4 times, there's some resistance here. And what she's going to do is she's going to bring her arms up over her head. Arms are starting in a 90-degree angle. And what we're going to do, we're going to pull the bands down, disappearing behind the back. So the arms are finishing in that 90-degree angle here. And we breathe out as we come up with the band. So we breathe in, arms finish at 90 degrees, and breathe out as we come up. So let's do that again. Behind the head, behind the back, and breathing out as we come up. So this is working your lats here and also improving your posture. Key area for you. Strengthen your back while you're carrying this baby. So we're going to do 2 more, the standing version. Breathing out as we come up. 1 more. And breathing out as we come up. All right, that's your first trimester option. I wouldn't recommend that in your second and third, but I would recommend this version. We're going to use the workout ball. You have an option either of sitting on a chair or a mat, or a chair or a bench to do this. So Lisa's going to demonstrate sitting here on the workout ball. So she's going to sit, and we're going to do exactly the same thing here. Back is nice and straight, feet are nice and wide here to support you. And again, naturally, her posture has to be good because of the baby. You can't be slouching here. So this is a great exercise for you. And again, we're going to do the same thing, keeping the resistance here, and then we disappear behind the head to 90 degrees and breathing out as we come up. So arms come up to 90 degrees and breathing out as we come up. So let's do 5 more of these. Breathe out. 4, 3 more. Breathe in, 2 more. One final one. Nice and controlled. And then rest. So if you want to do the first option, if you're in your first trimester, or the second option, if you're in your second and third trimester, anything, again, I'm going to let you work this from 10 to 15 repetitions with your resistance bands here. Take that 2 minutes break in between sets, and I want you to do this for a second and then a final third set for this exercise. Welcome to exercise 1 of your third and final day. Now today we're going to work different muscle groups again. In exercise 1, we're going to work the triceps, the backs of the arms. This is the first time I'm introducing you to dumbbells. And Lisa's going to use 5 pounds here. Now you can use 5 pounds or you can use 3-pound weights. We're going to show you the option for the first trimester, which is always standing. And then we'll show you the second and third trimester option. So Lisa's holding the 5-pound weights. We're going to bring those up in the air. We're starting with your arms at that 90-degree angle. So the arms stay here. Nothing else is going to move except from the elbows down. Now we're going to extend those arms and we turn the wrists in, just like that. And then we go back down with the arms and the weights go behind the head. So we breathe in and we breathe out as we come down here. So notice her knees are slightly bent, her back is nice and straight here. And we're extending, keeping the elbows in, and twisting the wrist at the end. Now that twist is fundamental to you getting that inner part of the tricep here, that jiggly part of the arms. So we breathe in, twist the wrists, and breathe out and come down. 2 more. Twist in and breathe out as we come down. 1 more. Twist. And then we go back down behind the head. All right, that's option 1 for the first trimester. I'm going to show you option 2. We're going to again use the workout ball, or you can use a bench in your gym. Okay, as always, feet are nice and wide apart here to support you. Back is nice and straight. And again, we're going to do this version, but we're going to do it with the seated version. So arms come up, same thing, elbows in tight, weights behind the head. We come up. We breathe in, we twist the wrists, and we breathe out as we come down. 2, 3, keeping the elbows in tight, up and twist. 4, 5, let's do 2 more. Twist and breathe out. 1 final one. Twist and breathe out. Good. Okay, I'll take those. Okay, so for this exercise, anything from 10 to 15 repetitions. As always, you're going to take that 2-minute break in between. Keep hydrating, keep watering, and keep making sure that you're drinking those electrolytes. So for this first exercise, if you're going to do this standing version or the seated version, 10 to 15 repetitions, 2 minutes break in between, and then you're going to go into the second and a third set. Congratulations, you completed your Pregnant Women's program. Now this is a 1-week program. I want you to follow this through all the way through all 3 trimesters. It's safe to do that, and you can follow it right up until you give birth, or your doctor or your OBGYN says otherwise.